For you, how vital is human resource to the growth of MSME in the country?
Okay, so good to be back as a panelist instead of a presenter. Interesting question. So it's as good as saying that, so last segment they were saying we have the doors, we have the windows, but either the keys are compromised or we don't have the keys. So without talent or HR, who is going to manage all the other factors of labor or production? Nobody. So it is where the business is as good as the talent, as the people managing the business. So they are very vital. If we have money, you have good assets, you have customers and they are badly managed, or you are not coming up with a great product, you don't have a business. So they're as good as the business you want to achieve.
Mrs. Adeni, would you say the same for the importance of human resource in a business?
Oh yes, I agree with what Funke has said. I believe that human resource is the best resource of all the resources that is available to the entrepreneur for any business to thrive. It's the human being in the business that makes the business sustainable. If we have the machines, we have the finance, and we do not have the brains to direct the vision of the organization, it's not sustainable. And so it is very important that human resource management is brought into focus in any business and endeavor.
I like that we have a business owner here, Mrs. Awofeso. So would you say you understand it from this angle of the professional while running your business?
Oh, that's a sincere statement. Especially in our own field, the garment making industry requires a lot of human resources. So without that, you cannot really thrive. So it's really a very, very big factor in our business. So they're very correct in their assertion.
All right. Looking at human resource and growth, in increasing human resource, is it a means of growth or a growth strategy? Mrs. Adeni, what would you say to that?
Well,
it's a strategy or it is a means of growth?
It's a growth strategy.
Okay.
It's not just the means, because they come up with the idea, the vision of the organization, and come up with a strategy with which to achieve the mission. And the human resource drive the strategy. And so if you have the best strategy in place, best resource financially, and you do not have the drivers in place, it cannot work.
Okay. Funke, so what would you say people are not getting right now, business owners? What is that one ingredient you would say they need to work on?
I think we should look at it from the cradle to death approach. So let's take it that we want to have a great business. We've agreed here that our business is as good as the people we have in our business. So from the point of having these people come into our business to how we exit them out of the business, it's very important. Okay. So business owners, we should look at, so I'm a business owner also, in addition to being a practitioner. So we have to look at how do we even get the talent into our system? Are we employing our friends, family members, and all that? Are we, what effort are we putting into our recruitment process? How do we manage them? What process, what system do we have to make sure that we get the best of these people? It's not that everybody that comes in will be great every time, but what effort are we putting in place to make sure that we get the best from when they come into our system, get them to perform better, and how we exit them, because they'll be our ambassadors in the marketplace.
Now, talking about how you bring them in and exit them, what would you say is the way to select and groom these human resources?
So there are different ways to bring people on board. So if I take it to how we bring children to life. So people will say you can go through the natural birth process, you can have, technology has given us so many options. So even how we bring talent in, we have so many options. You can use consultants. I mean, consultants are trained to do this for you, get the best. But I also know that for small businesses, we may look at the financial implication of getting an expert. So we have to bring our time. You have to learn. You have to join associations. We need to seek the support of even friends. Some friends and families are there to help us at the start. There are some also affordable sites. You know, I don't want to be promoting a particular site, but we know there are job recruitment sites that may be able to help us. But the most important thing is, before you even bring them in, you need to sit and understand your own business. A lot of people cannot even define the job of what they want someone to do. So it's not just to say, I want a staff. What kind of staff do you want? What kind of qualities would you be looking for in that staff?